But Heath, I've got today's workout for Thursday. Let's jump right into the warm-up. For your warm-up, you have 2 rounds of 5 different movements. You're gonna start off with 30 seconds of high knees, okay, and then 30 seconds of butt kickers. Just in place. When you're done, you're gonna do 10 glute bridge ups with a 3-second pause at the top. So I'm going to demonstrate that back here so you can see. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Again, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. On those glute bridges, you really want to squeeze your butt and your hamstrings at the top of that bridge. And then 10 kettlebell or backpack sumo deadlifts. And again, what we mean by backpack is just a manageable weight that you can hold on to. So the sumo stance is feet are wide, toes are pointed out, okay? And we are going to bend at the knees, and then we're gonna squeeze that butt, elbows high and outside, and pull that kettlebell right up our bellies. Okay, 10 reps of that, and then 10 upright kettlebell or backpack high pulls. Okay, so that's just a standing row. Okay, so again, you're gonna go elbows high and outside, bring that kettlebell up to your chin. So 10 reps of that, move through 2 rounds nice and slow. Okay, for your workout, it's a little bit longer. It's 5 rounds for time with an 18-minute hard cap. We did a similar workout this week. So again, if you don't hit that 18-minute hard cap, it's not a huge deal, but use this workout as a gauge for future workouts on kettlebell weight, and especially with these 2 movements that we're doing. So you're gonna start off with 10 kettlebell sumo deadlift high pulls. We did that movement in the warm-up. Just remember that on those high pulls, we want to use our posterior chain, so glutes and hamstrings, to really pull that kettlebell up. So at the top of the high pull, yes, your elbows are going high and outside, but your glutes and your hamstrings should be activated at the top of that pull. And that's for every rep. And then 15 Russian kettlebell swings, same thing on those kettlebell swings. Okay, on Russian, we're going to eye level, okay? And remember, my cue is wrist to thigh. So once my wrist hits my thigh, that's my cue to go back up and squeeze my butt, engage my hamstrings, and use my hips to pop that kettlebell up. So get here, okay? And once my wrist hits my thighs, I'm going right back up. What we're trying to avoid here is that kettlebell pulling us underneath and making us drop our shoulders. So the more parallel your torso gets to the ground on a kettlebell swing, the more stress is being put on your spine as opposed to your posterior chain, which is very strong. And then 20 sit-ups. On the sit-ups, just remember when we go back and touch behind, that we want to sit tall coming up. We don't want to break at the spine. We don't want to have our shoulders forward on those sit-ups. Really be mindful of that on the later rounds when you're tired. When you come up out of that sit-up, sit tall, engage your core, okay? A sit-up is only going to be advantageous if you are training core stability. You train core stability by keeping your core tight. So if you're just trying to get reps and you are doing really fast sit-ups with a rounded back, just to get the reps, you're not going to get anything out of it. You might as well not be moving at all. So when you come out of that sit-up, even if it takes you longer, even if it hurts more, not hurts more as an injury, but it burns, that's good. That means you're doing it correctly. We want this engaged, and we want to use the sit-up to train stabilization. So 20 reps of that, and then a 200-meter run. If you don't have space to run, you can use any other type of cardio equipment. A 200-meter run should take about 90 seconds. So think about, like your 12 to 15 calorie bike, probably your 15 to 20 calorie row, or you could even just jog in place for 90 seconds. That's totally fine. Okay, so again, you're gonna go through those 4 movements for 5 rounds. If you need to modify for equipment, you can obviously use a backpack, a milk jug, anything that has a handle on it that you can manage for a high pull and a Russian swing. And that is all that you really need to change, guys.